These are the three most important mistakes to avoid when you file an asylum application. Number one, your timeline is inconsistent and your fact as well. Meaning basically, when we're looking at the chronology of your case, there are some things that do not add up. Make sure that you know your story and that is actually consistent. Do not contradict yourself. And that starts from the application itself all the way to the evidence as well as your story. Everything has to be consistent. That's the first thing that the government attorney or the USCIS officer will be looking at for any consistency, because guess what? It means that you are not credible. Number two, guess what? Your social media also come into play as well as your evidence. You're saying something, but your social media actually says something else. For example, you say, oh, I'm afraid, I'm fearing persecution in your home. But basically, we see some documentation showing that you have really a lot of fun, maybe at the wedding of your cousin back home. Oh, yes, the government is checking your social media. Again, that's a problem. That's a mistake. You have zero credibility. And of course, you can explain why do you have all this discrepancy. You can't. You can because, of course, according to the government, if you cannot, it means that probably you're not credible and what you submitted as part of the application actually was a lie. Then be careful, of course, not submitting to making all these three mistakes, and of course having your application being denied. For example, you give false information on your visa application. You are basically trying to guess instead of saying, but maybe I don't remember, which this is what you should do, instead of trying to guess, because once you guess what? It's become part of your record. Yes. And of course, you are not prepared adequately. Meaning, of course, how can you fix that? You better make sure that you know your case, you know your story, you work with an attorney, because seriously, the stakes are quite high. But don't forget to share this video, of course, to save the video. And until then, bye.